the look I'm going for. I'm really late, so I have to go.
Last, now everybody go to breakfast. To go bow for the
Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I am showing you guys how I'm securing this ponytail. I showed you guys how I molded it down, that way it will stay in place. And let me remind you guys, this lasted me for like a couple days. And honestly, I still have it in right now. So I am braiding down my hair and I'm going to seal it with a ponytail. And I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to zoom in and show you guys how I add in the hair on my braided ponytail. My ponytail is not that long, so it does make my job a little easier. And this is the hair I use, the Organique hair 1B, and the inch is 24 inches, and it's just straight hair. And I think it was $9.99 a pack. Very affordable. In total, I spent like $20. I already had the glue, which I just used to glue the tracks in at the front. And it's actually a pretty affordable hairstyle, so really anyone could do this. So here I'm showing you guys how I pinned in the tracks. I put it in my hair and I just bobby pinned it upward, not downward, because the bobby pin's going to stick out. So I bobby pinned it upward. I think I did that twice, and I just started wrapping the hair around my my braided ponytail, and I just wrapped the hair the whole time And once I wrap it, I kind of do it kind of tight. That way I know that it's secure. And I pinned it at the bottom, and I think I pinned it at the top. And that is how I did my ponytail. It's pretty easy, and I like this way because I don't have to worry about glue. I can just bobby pin it in, and it's secure. It's fine, and it works. It works for me. So I'm just showing you guys how I wrapped my hair, and it's pretty self-explanatory and very beginner friendly. All right, so here I use the first pack of hair, and I'm gonna go in with the second pack because I did not have enough. So I just do the same thing that I did with the first pack. I took the bobby pin and I bobby pinned it upward. Now guys, this might take a little bit. It took me a little bit. It took me like 2 or 3 tries, but I got that bobby pin in and I secured that bundle. Make sure you secure that bundle so that your hair can lay flawlessly. Now for this second bundle, I didn't use all the hair, obviously, because I need some of it for the bang. I just used how much ever I needed to make sure my ponytail looked full. And as you can see, I cut that piece off. And I just wrapped it around, and I think I bobby pinned that piece. Yep, I bobby pinned that piece in. It's up to you though. You can bobby pin that piece in, or you can use remaining hair to just wrap it around and make sure it's secure. But I am going to use some hair to make sure that I get that sleek look on top. So here I'm just taking out a chunk of hair. I wanted to take out just enough. You don't want to take out too little, and you don't want to take out a lot. Like honestly, you kind of just have to eyeball it, but just take out just enough so that when you wrap it around, it would look sleek and it wouldn't look too bulky. I don't like my ponytails to look too bulky. At least the base of my ponytails to look too bulky. So I just try to take out as much hair as I need. So then I just get that hair. I start wrapping it around. Spray some Got2b glue. You got to make sure you spray your Got2b glue because once you blow dry it, it's going to seal that in. It's going to make sure that hair stays right there. And then you just keep wrapping it around. You see how I don't have a lot of hair in my hand? I only have just enough because I don't want a lot. I don't want it to look too bulky, but I also don't want it to be so tiny that you can't really see it. So you just spray that Got2b glue. You continue to wrap that hair around. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. Make sure you blow dry in between. Just spray, blow dry, and wrap. It's really pretty self-explanatory. Very easy. You're going to get the desired look that you want. Just make sure you take out just enough hair. Oh yeah, also what makes this process so much easier is that I clamped the remaining ponytail. I used a hair clamp just to clamp that out of the way because if you wrap your hair, it's going to be very hard to wrap it with your ponytail out. Make sure your ponytail is clamped up, or I don't know, you guys put in a bun. Do something with it to get it out the way because you're going to need that hair out the way or else you're going to get a whole bunch of hair tangled in. Going to make it way more harder than it needs to be. So I forgot to say that. So just make sure you do that. You see that little clamp I got in my ponytail? Make sure you clamp your ponytail to the side. It is so much more helpful.
That's too fly.
Alright y'all, so now I'm gonna glue my tracks in my bang. This part is pretty easy. I probably should have just sectioned my hair off and straightened all of it together and then add the tracks, but I just straightened it as I went. I just take that glue, I just took the hair glue, glued it on the track, and I just put it on, put it like right below my scalp, like not on my scalp, but like right below my scalp. I don't know how to explain that, but just as close as your scalp as you can get it. Just not on your scalp. Don't glue it on your scalp. And the only thing I didn't like about this bang was that the hair was kind of thin. So I had to end up gluing on a bunch of tracks. Like it looked good at the end, but the hair was kind of thin. So I had to glue on more tracks. But this bang ended up coming out really nice. I really liked it. Just took my time, added tracks where they needed to be added, to make sure this looked really full. Sometimes the track would come out, I had to just glue it back on, stick it back on. Yeah, but just take your time with this part. You want it to look really seamless. Don't add too many tracks or else it's gonna look bulky. You want it to look natural. I think in total I probably added on like 5 or 6 tracks, and some of them were really tiny and some of them were a bit wider. But it's totally up to you. Just do it until you have a desired look. This is the look that I was going for. I think it looked very seamless. I think it looked very natural. But anyways, I ended up using my other flat iron to curl my hair. Y'all, I do not have a hair curler, so I've been having to use my flat iron to pretty much curl all of my hair, which I don't mind because I'm kind of used to it now. But I feel like if you had a hair curler, it probably would come out a little better. It's totally up to you. You can still do it with the flat iron. And that is just my mom in the back. She was just admiring how I did my ponytail with the bang. Like, she was literally so surprised. She was like, this looks so good. But yeah, anyways, I cut my hair at the back. I just wanted, I thought it was a little bit too long, so I just cut that a little bit, not too much. Can't remember if I cut my bang or not, though. I did do my edges, and I showed you guys that. I wasn't able to show you guys how I curled my hair because I ran out of storage. So I was kind of upset about that, but I showed you guys how it looked at the end. So I think that was the most important part. And honestly, I ran the flat iron. I curled my ends of my hair, and then I put the curls in. That way they could stay because I had an hour drive. So I kept the curlers in until I got to my destination, and I took them out in the car, and I'll show you guys that at the end. I took them out, and they honestly lasted all day. Like, because I don't know if it's because synthetic hair that the curls stay in longer, but I feel like that's the reason why they don't drop as fast. But my curls lasted all day, like all day. I think I came home like 11 o'clock at night and I still had my curls in. So they lasted pretty long. I think it was worth it that I put the curlers in my hair. So if you guys have the synthetic hair, you guys want to try this style with synthetic hair, curl your ends and put the curlers in because it's going to last long and it's going to be worth it. And if you want, you can put some Got2b glue in to just secure that curl. But I did show you guys how I curled my bang. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had my camera cut out and I didn't realize it. But I ended up curling my hair. I'm putting in some curls so they can hold. As you guys saw, I did my edges. Yeah, so I curled the front. I put one in curler, but this strand I just kind of left out because I thought it was perfect and I didn't want to mess it up. But yeah, this is how it's looking so far. I like it. I'm getting ready for Howard homecoming, so the girl is running late. I mean, an hour late. I was supposed to leave the house at 12 because I live like an hour away, to get there at 1 because we wanted to get there early, but that's obviously not happening. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. Haven't taken a shower yet. Like, girl. But anyways, I curled it. I'm going to do my makeup and take a shower, and I'm going to come back. No, I'm gonna take a shower, do my makeup, and then when I get back, then I will show you guys the finished product. And I'm hoping this looks good because I had to put 2 different curls in it because I didn't have enough. And these ones are a bit more tight than the other ones, but that's okay because I just want it to be curly. I want it to be cute. And I think it's gonna give, you know what I'm saying? Once I slay my face, but we got a lot to do in very, very little time. So, and I don't really want to rush because I'm not trying to mess my hair up. So I'm just gonna take my time a little bit, get ready, and I will see you guys when I'm done. All right, y'all, this is the finished look. I curled my hair. This is the look I'm going for. I'm really late, so I have to go, but I don't want to take it down just because I have an hour drive. So I'm going to take it down in the car whenever I get to my destination, and I will record what the finished look looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, share if you enjoyed this video. Bye. All right, guys, so this is the finished look. I just took the curlers out. Hopefully these curlers stay in. This is my bang. This one's curled up. But this is the finished look. I don't really like this hump right here, but thank you guys for watching.
Young cast, last. Now everybody go to breakfast.